So week 5 is complete, and overall another pretty solid one. On upper 1, everything was at a new weight besides the laterals and the chin-ups. I'm a little torn on the chins, because they don't move too badly until the final couple of reps, which just aren't really looking too great, in my opinion. But that's been the case for the last few weeks. I'm tempted to drop the weight a little bit and build back up, but I'll maybe give it another couple of weeks at this weight, just to see how things go. On upper 2, only upright rows and push downs increased in weight, but I managed to gain some reps on most other movements, the exception really being the 12 rep bench. By the time the third set comes round, my arms and chest are just so pumped and fried that I'm not even getting close to the rep target. I've been hovering around the same reps for the last few weeks, so a bit like with the chins, I'm considering dropping these a bit and building back up. To be fair, I probably started a bit too high on these anyway, because I just kept the weight the same as when I was taking the longer rest periods at the very start of the program. So I'll probably see how I'm feeling next week, but I'm thinking a reduction, just a slight reduction, may be a good idea, so I'm not bashing my head against a wall endlessly with these. With the lower sessions, lower 1 squats were pretty tough, but still moving okay. Yeah, if I manage to get up around 3 plates with this rest time, then I'll be so chuffed, because that'll be a massive win for me. Good mornings were feeling very good, even with this short rest. So I'm looking forward to pushing these up to 2 plates over the coming weeks. On lower 2, the Superman squats and RDLs, they both felt oddly strong this week, which was really cool. Leg extensions and curls are kind of in a real challenging spot weight-wise right now. Abs are slowly ticking along each week, and calf raises are doing pretty well too. The current calf raise setup is feeling a little less stable as the bar weight is increasing, so I may have a go at adjusting this over the next couple of weeks. Also, I realised mid-week that my next strongman competition was only a couple of weeks away. I've been a bit wrapped up with the new training routine, and I didn't realise that it was creeping up, so on Saturday morning I just got a few touches in on the log, just working up to a couple of singles. I haven't touched log since January, so I'm a bit rusty, and I just wanted to get a slight feel for it again. And I also did just a couple of sandbag to shoulder sets, again just to get a feel for it before the comp. So I thought I'd chat a bit more about my training plans over the next year. In last week's recap, I touched upon my plans to run this routine for at least the next 6 or 7 months, which would fully cover 3 full 12-week training blocks. However, after doing a bit of forward planning, I'm actually tempted to aim for 4 full training blocks, which would take me up to the beginning of April. That would make it almost a full year of this dedicated bodybuilding training, which would be a nice time frame to judge any progress, strength and size-wise, on a long-term kind of lens. April would also mark just over a full year of bulking. We've actually just booked a family holiday for the beginning of May, so while I certainly could finish the last training block in full, I might be tempted to end the bulk at the year mark around March time, just to enable a bit of a pre-holiday cut. Not sure exactly what I'll do yet. I'm unsure that it'll be a full, get shredded type cut. Probably it'll be more of just a tidy up. But that's my kind of rough thinking. And as far as the plans over this bulk go, so I'm currently sitting around 92.5 average as of the end of week 5. And I kind of have a vague and completely arbitrary target of at least 100 kilos before I call it. Hopefully beyond, if I'm honest. During my last bulk, I had an all-time high weigh-in of 99.5 kilos, and I just couldn't quite hit the 100. So it would be nice to do it this time. Plus, it is just a nice round number to aim for. I've also got 4 planned strongman competitions happening over the rest of 2025. So obviously the one in a couple of weeks at the end of June. I've got one in mid-August, one in early September, and one in late November. So the August comp is an under 100 kilo class, and the September one is an under 105 class. So I'm currently a fair bit below both weight caps, and it's probably not a bad idea to pack on a bit of mass before those and just feel a bit sturdier. But yeah, that's the week 5 recap, and a bit more of a look into what the rest of this year should look like for me with training, bulking, competitions. Obviously things could change, but this is the general direction I'm thinking we're going to go in. So yeah, if you're still here, thanks, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.